Welcome back, beer YouTubers. Ryan here with another episode of San Diego Beer Vlog. Thanks for joining me. I'm back from Berlin, where I went on a trip for work and came home, and while I was gone, it finally was released from Port Brewing, and this is Hop 15. It's been too long since they've actually bottled this beer. They've had it on draft maybe once, maybe twice for draft only release, but this is their big 10% double IPA. This used to be more regular offering. Now they're trying to brew it whenever they can have capacity, because Mongo Double IPA took its place. So let's get this thing open. Looking forward to getting a big hoppy beer, since I was mostly drinking Hefeweizens and Schwarzbiers in Germany. Okay, not a lot of carbonation, but enough in there. This is a bottle conditioned beer. Pours a hazy, dark golden, kind of light orange color. Not much of a head. There's carbonation coming up, so that's a good sign. This beer kind of was notorious, I think, last time for some bottles weren't carbonated, some weren't. Definitely see some alcohol legs at 10%. Let's get the aroma. Oh yeah, that's very nice. It's kind of got everything you want in hops. It's got that resiny dankness. Tropical fruit notes, that mango, pineapple. Yeah, a lot of pineapple. Sweeter orange notes. There's some spiciness too, the earthy spiciness. I mean, they're using 15 different hop varieties, and I think they hop it like 15 times, so hence the name. Yeah, some floral notes in there. I mean, they're using so many hops that it gets very complex on the nose. So let's dig in. Cheers. Oh yeah, that tastes great. Well, up front you get some sweetness, really sweet hop notes, and then the bitterness tends to hit you towards the back end of the palate. It's not a big blast up front, but there is a good malt backbone in there, a good amount of malt sweetness to kind of help balance it out. But first taste, you get some lingering hop notes. So up front, like I said, you get some sweetness. Then there's a lot of hop sweetness, a lot of those tropical fruits, sort of like mandarin, orange, kind of tangerine thing. You know, that sweeter orange note, some of that mango, kind of pineapple, along with some sweet kind of caramel, bready notes. Kind of hits you up first, so it's kind of this sweeter notes. The back end tends to really hit you with the bitterness. Get that intense, piney, bitter grapefruit peel character on the back end of the palate. Also in there, you definitely notice the 10% alcohol. This is a pretty fresh beer. You know, I kind of hope the alcohol will be a little more well hidden, but it's definitely present in the beer. I wish there was more carbonation up front too, to kind of help prepare the palate for the hop assault that's in this beer, because it's definitely hop forward, especially you get a lot of lingering notes on your tongue. It's a pretty bitter beer, so if you're into bitter beers, you're definitely going to like this one. But there might be enough sweetness in there if you're a fan of a little more balanced, maybe like Midwest type IPAs. But Midwest IPAs, from my experience, don't tend to have this sort of quite intensely bitter kind of lingering character to it that you might get from, you know, Mongo's kind of that way. Green Flash Palate Record had that, plus their Imperial IPA. This one's kind of along those lines. So drinking a bit more, you still get those more intense flavors describing earlier, but as you sip on it longer, you tend to get more of that hop complexity in there. A little more of that sort of earthy kind of spiciness. Touch of an herbal character kind of is in there in the background. But no question, this is a big, huge San Diego West Coast Double IPA. I wish the alcohol was hidden better, and I wish it was more carbonated, so I'm going to dock it for that. So I'm going to go with an A- for Hop 15. I definitely prefer it on draft because it's usually has more carbonation on it. So I'm just docking it slightly. It's an excellent double IPA worth seeking out for sure. Get it while you can. It's going to be limited from now on. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this one progresses, since I've got it, you know, really fresh, you know, within a week of it being on shelves. So trade for it if you can. Go grab it. get it on draft if you can. Draft is definitely the way to go for almost every single IPA I've ever had, and especially this one. So until next time, please comment and subscribe. Cheers.